If your videos look good, sound good, and still not make the right person feel ready to book a sales call or increase the number of qualified sales calls, then this video is for you. And I'm gonna give you some important tips on what to check before filming your next video. But here's the uncomfortable part. You can have clean editing, you can have nice graphics, you can have good lighting, and you can have great thumbnails, but still no better calls, no qualified buyers or warmer leads coming through your videos, and no increase in sales momentum. Because a good looking video is not the same thing as a video that sells clearly. A lot of business owners who are new into creating YouTube content fix the most visible problem first. They think our videos do not look professional enough. So they hire an editor. They improve the visuals, they clean up the pacing, they make the channel look more polished. And to be clear, that is not wrong. Good production does matter, but this is where most people get it wrong. Better production can make your video easier to watch, but it cannot make an unclear message suddenly become clear. It cannot make the wrong topic attract the right buyer. It cannot make a vague offer feel obvious, and it cannot make someone book a call if the video never gave them the real reason to care. So in this video, I want to break down why good-looking videos still fail to bring in sales calls and what actually needs to be fixed before you assume that the problem is the edit. The visible problem is simple. The videos look fine, but the business result is not there. Maybe the channel looks more active, maybe the editing is better than before, and maybe the videos feel more professional, and maybe people even say, hey, great video. But compliments are not the same as qualified sales calls. A polished video can still attract the wrong viewer. It can still answer a question your buyer is not really asking. It can still explain something that is useful without making your service feel more relevant. And it can still end with a CTA that feels disconnected from the rest of the video. And this is where the frustration starts, because you, as the business owner, may start thinking, we're doing YouTube now, we are spending money, the videos look good, why is this not working? Or why our sales are not going up? Or how come we are not getting warmer leads through YouTube? Now, these questions do matter, because if you diagnose the problem wrong, you keep buying the wrong fix. The hidden cause is that most polished videos fail before the edit even starts. The problem usually begins with the topic, the video ideas, the message in the video, and how the video is connected to the offer, or how the video is connected to the CTA or call to action. And in plain English, the video may look good, but the viewer still does not understand why this matters to them. They do not see the problem clearly. They do not understand why your way of thinking is different. They do not connect the video to what you are selling, and they do not feel a natural reason to take the next step. That is why a video can look professional and still not help with sales. Imagine you walk into a sales meeting and you are faced with two salespeople. One of them is very experienced and talks very naturally, makes you feel heard, understood, and knows how to handle objections very naturally without making you feel like he's trying to make a sale. While the other salesperson is inexperienced, their questions may leave you feeling unheard, not understood, and they're very weak at handling objections or connecting their offer to your current needs or desires. Both salespeople look professional, dressed in suits, have great looking offices. However, naturally, you will assume that the experienced salesperson closes more deals. Why? Because they make their prospects feel very comfortable and understood, which in turn makes the purchase feel more natural and tailored to them. Similarly with YouTube, your videos can look polished and the edit can hold attention, make the video look smoother, and make you look credible. But the message has to create trust, the topic has to attract the right person, and the content has to make people feel this person understands my problem. That is the part that most people miss. They think videos is not selling because it is not polished enough, but often it is not selling because the strategy underneath the video is too weak. So stop asking if this video looks good. Start asking, does this video make the right person understand why our service matters? That is a very different question, because pretty videos can still be vague and too broad. They can still attract curious people instead of serious buyers. And they can still make the business look active without making the offer clearer. The goal is not to just make someone watch the video. The goal is to help the right person think, hey, this person understands what I'm dealing with. I trust how he or she thinks. Or it might make them think, hey, this problem is more important than I realized, and therefore their service matters to me. Their service might actually help me. This is when a video starts doing more than just looking good. This is when it starts supporting the sales process. So next time, before you question what is wrong, check these 4 things before you film your next video. First, who is this video really for? For example, I am not just targeting business owners or entrepreneurs. That is too broad for me. I'm thinking, is it for a coach who is not getting enough leads through their YouTube content? Or maybe an agency owner who is tired of referrals and is looking for inbound leads through content, or warmer leads through content. Or maybe I'm looking for a consultant whose prospects show up unclear to the sales calls about the offer or the services that are being offered. Or possibly a business owner who is tired of spending too much time on the content strategy, and they're looking for someone who understands content strategy so they can focus on the parts of the business that matters the most. The clearer the viewer, the stronger the video. The second thing to check is what problem is the video helping the viewer understand? Not just what topic are you teaching. What problem are you helping them see more clearly? For example, how to make better YouTube videos is a bit too broad of a topic because there are hundreds of different ways to make YouTube videos. But why your good looking videos still are not bringing calls or sales speaks to a real frustration for a specific type of business owner. This is a strong entry point and a more specific problem because I'm trying to target the people that I can help the most, who can potentially benefit from my services rather than trying to reach the masses. And the third thing to ask, what does this video make them believe or understand? And this matters because information alone does not move people in the right direction. A video should shift the way the viewer sees the problem. Maybe they stop believing that editing is the issue. Or maybe they realize their content is not connected to the offer. Or maybe they understand that viewers are not the same as targeting qualified viewers. That belief shift is what makes the video useful for making the viewer more understood and moving him closer towards a sales call. And the fourth and the last thing to check is what next step does this video make it feel natural for the viewer to take. The CTA should not feel like it came from a different planet, or it's just slapped at the end of a video because we are told that you need to have a CTA at the end of every video. If the video explains why polished videos are not selling, then the next step should help the viewer figure out what to fix before hiring more help. That could be another video recommended for them to watch. Or it could be a strategy review to help them figure out where the leak is in their strategy. So that could be a channel review, or it could be an online assessment that the viewer can do by themselves online to figure out where the leak is in their strategy. But whatever it is, it has to feel connected to the content of the video. Now, if the viewer has to work too hard to understand what to do next, most of them will do nothing, or it will take much longer to warm up these viewers. And when viewers do nothing, that is not exactly a strong content funnel strategy. Now, here is the difference between two video titles that can attract a completely different viewer. One video idea could be 5 tips to make your video look more professional. That can be useful, but it mostly attracts someone thinking about production, lighting, editing, camera setup, pacing. But now compare that to your videos look good, so why aren't they selling? That attracts a different person. That person has probably already improved their production. They may already have an editor, and they are not just trying to make better or prettier videos, they're trying to figure out why the nicer videos are still not creating better business results. That is a much more serious viewer, and the conversation is different. Now you can talk about the real issue, the topic, the message, the buyer problem, the offer connection, the next step after the video. And this is why a simple, clear, buyer-focused video can sometimes be more valuable than a polished video that is too broad. Because the goal is not to impress the internet, the goal is to make the right person care enough to take the next step. And this is a pattern that I've seen a lot. When businesses treat YouTube like a production task, they usually ask production questions like, who's editing? How fast can we post? Does the video look clean? And can we make the thumbnails look better? Now, those things do matter, but they come later in the content strategy. The better questions that should come first are, who are we trying to attract? What do they need to understand before they trust us? What questions do they ask before they buy? And what objections keep showing up on the sales calls? Or what videos would make a future sales conversation much easier? That is where the strategy begins, because if the strategy is weak, the edit can only make it look better. But a better lighting and editing on a confusing message is still a confusing message. Now, I'm not saying that editing does not matter. Editing absolutely matters. But bad editing can make strong message harder to watch. It makes weak pacing can lose people, and messy visuals can make the business look less credible. But editing is not the whole strategy. An editor can improve the video, but an editor usually is not responsible for understanding your offer, your buyer, your sales process, your objections, your CTA, and your booking path. This is a completely different job. So if you already have an editor and the videos still are not bringing calls, the answer may not be with the editor. The answer may be to fix what the editor is being handed. Like better topics, clearer scripts, sharper points, a stronger connection to the offer, a next step that makes sense. That is the difference between production and a YouTube strategy that actually supports sales and the business. This is why at CamJam Media, we do not start with the edit. We start with the business. What do you sell? Who are you trying to reach? What do they need to understand before they can trust you? What questions do they ask before they book? And what keeps them from taking the next step? Then we turn that into a YouTube content that makes the right person feel clearer, more educated, and more ready for a real sales conversation. We even take it a step further and we strategize our content towards buyers at different stages in the sales funnel, because there are buyers who are problem aware, or maybe they're solution aware, they just need to book a call. Or maybe they're just pain aware, but they're not aware of where the problem is or what the solution is. And there are a few others, but that is the difference between making videos and building a YouTube sales funnel. The goal is not to make you look more polished online. The goal is to make your best potential clients understand why your services matter before they even speak to you. Now, if you were initially thinking, maybe I just need a better editor, watch this next video on why your YouTube content is not turning into qualified sales calls. That video will help you understand why content can look active and still not turn into qualified sales calls. And if you want to check whether your channel is actually helping you get better calls, I also put together a simple YouTube channel scorecard that is completely free, just to show you where the leak in your content strategy may be. One of my team members will actually take a look at your answers and will send you a thorough report to show you what is working, what is missing, and what to fix first in your content strategy. This is my gift to you for watching this video. So to summarize this video, better looking videos do not automatically create better sales calls. A clean edit can help people watch, but the message has to make the right person understand why your service matters. And that is the real job of the content, not just looking professional or posting consistently or making the channel look busy. The goal is to create videos that help the right people understand the problem, trust your thinking, and know what to do next.